fuck the sound of this game. Itazan is so good. It like intimidates me. I almost hate watching him because of how good he is. Good reply. See, I want to kill myself whenever that happens to me. Hard SPD dash in hard SPD. That's like the single worst feeling in all of SF5 for me. It's whenever I eat that particular mix-up. I don't even know what it is about that mix-up. I just hate it. It just feels very random. I know mix-ups, by and large, in and of their nature, are random. But that mix-up is too pure. Hard SPD does a lot of damage and leads to itself. A punish on my uppercut does a lot of damage. And towards fiercer stamina, catching my jump is pretty good too. It feels like it's like a three-way mix-up where if I'm wrong, I just get fucked up. So medium kick stands strong, the secret Nikele combo. Every character who fights Keith either beats him or loses to him, prove me wrong. I wonder how this matchup is. Probably pretty fair. He probably could have canceled that to an uppercut. What are those to punish? Very nice. That's his stun recovered. Nice. You knew it was going to hit, cancel straight into DP. That's actually something you would never do, stay medium kick, low strong, uppercut, because that doesn't work. But the trick is the medium kick was armored, so the low strong was hitting from close. If you armor something, there's no pushback. That was super smart to think about that. Your guess is as good as mine. There was definitely a move to simplifying characters in SF5. That was something they went for, no doubt. Characters in general in this game have less special moves than they did in previous games, by and large. I think Nash has two more than he used to, but never mind him. Their plan for Geef was to have a very pure up-close mix-up and then very weak neutral, I guess? I don't know. He never really had very weak neutral. Limited options outside that pure mix-up. It would certainly help him a lot in this engine. Ibuki has a couple less. She lost the penguin kick, she lost the flip punch, she lost the neck breaker. And then she got... Wait, she's got the Ikinage. And the reload. And the ground kunai. She's just changed a lot. Okay, Simuji's gone too. So probably one less move. Her moves are more integrated with each other now, though. A lot of the moves had nothing to do with each other. Now the ground kunai and the air kunai use your kunais from the kunai reload, and the Ikinaga uses those same kunais. And then your Raida combos from your EX kunai, and your uppercut also combos from your kunais. Most of them in Street Fighter V existed in a vacuum from each other in Street Fighter 4 and 3. Like, yeah, you could do penguin kicks into air kunai. And I guess technically you could do the flip into air kunai, but not really. And that was about it. You mean just the super jump? Yeah. That flip is a meme. It's never been good. The best it ever was in, I guess, an Omega? Cross Tekken, maybe? But it's never been a good move. Ibika's moveset has always been, let's throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. I like Sumuji too. I would have preferred Sumuji stay her combo under than Raida, to be honest. It's not like they had command overlap to worry about. Akuma was well adapted. I think Akuma is some of the better design in SF5, which is why I like playing him. I never really played Akuma in most other SF games. Kunai Reload makes more sense on a punch anyway. They would have just swapped it. Ugh, he could have come down with like a button. He could have landed and supered. Cody has way more changes than I'm comfortable with. His special moves are, you know, the tornado's a better fireball than the stones were, especially the EX tornado now. But I don't know why the fuck they changed literally every normal he had. He doesn't have like a single normal that's the same. Like every other character who's like ported over has a bunch of the same normals as they had in their debut game, I think. Even fucking Mika with her wonky ass fucking Alpha 3 normals that suck dick, she still has them. They're all pretty much the same. Better, but the same. But Cody was like, literally, it's not even have a single thing be the same. This you can. I saw a replay of this game being played online recently. It was Hayao 880, fucking the Third Strike Hugo main, the Hugo god, the god of spinning, Mr. Sanding 720 himself. And he was playing Zangief VT2. I was like, this character was made for you, Hayao. He played super duper passive, which is how he often played in Third Strike as well. Didn't kill. He was pretty close to the corner. He might have had a one bar combo. He could have done a one bar combo to kill anyway. He could have done EX fucking Tenko. He did a nice walk, stand 720 too. Man still got it. In it though. It's interesting the way people gravitate to which characters. Those strike players definitely seem to have certain characters that they play. And like players of various games seem to gravitate towards certain characters. Ooh, nice. Didn't work though. I can't help but notice that Hugo is not technically in the in the final fight stage, and Poison is definitively not in the final fight stage. But I don't know what that means because like Abigail is in the final fight stage, but he's playable, and Sodom is in the final fight stage, but he's not. I mean, plenty of characters aren't. But like being in the background doesn't deconfirm you if Abigail's fucking playable. So Sodom could still make it. But it's just weird. It's like where Poison and Hugo. There's like the Andre family. So Hugo's kind of technically there, but not really. I didn't know that. Gil's supposed to be like 700 pounds or some nonsense. It must actually hurt your hand to touch him. Sodom's a really unique playstyle, and he's a funny character design. So overall, I want him a lot. I feel like every EX move should do all of its dizzy on the last hit. Fight me. Someone provide any evidence to the contrary. I can't believe it's taken so long for Sodom to come back. For being a unique playstyle and a top tier and a somewhat beloved character. That's like the three things they usually look for. Character people like had a strong showing in a game before. And plays like no other character. He had a reaction cancel on that medium kick. That's a good one to look for. If you're looking for counter hits, jab into medium kick is probably Akuma's single best one. I actually don't understand what the whole idea is with the low strong that every Akuma goes for. That one's weird as hell to me. It's a great block string. But so many Akuma players get the low strong counter hit and instead go for low strong again instead of stand forward. And they do the same damage and stand forward forces stand while low strong doesn't. So stand forward has like it moves you closer to the opponent. So there's like two good reasons to use stand forward instead. So it's like you're using the counter hit to confirm a combo that's like what looks like patently worse. But a lot of Akuma players do it, and I just don't understand why. And it's rare that that happens. Where I see something a lot of people are doing and it just seems to hurt them. I could understand if they were just going for double low strong because it's a better block string. But one, it's reactable. And two, they actually do seem to, like they do the medium kick on regular hit and then the low strong on counter hit. One medium is enough to confirm in this game. They'll actually do like medium kick on hit and low strong and counter hit. Or even stand strong and counter hit, which also does, I think, the same damage. No, but like even really good Dokuma players like fucking NL and Tokita will do it. Tokita does it a lot. It's a mystery. I think there's something it does, but I can't fucking figure it out. If you do double low strong, for example, you don't get medium Tatsu. You only get the second 2 hits. But if you do stay medium kick, you get 3 hits of medium Tatsu, which is your max 1 bar, plus your max VT, 1 VT use. I like what they did with medium Tatsu in this game. That's a nice improvement on the Shoto design. I don't like how they handled it with Ryu. Ryu still has a reason to hit all 3 Tatsus, but it's more obnoxious. It's more of like a reverse quality of life. But Akumen can have some nice things going on. With that delayed final hit into juggle. EX combo, that's cool. All 3 of Sakura's Tatsus are extremely good. And they all do different things. So Sakura's Tatsus are well designed as well. They in general were really good about medium specials in SF5. That would be a big buff to Ryu if he sailed over your head, to be honest. Hit crouching, I think, is the right way to do it, though. Technically, all of Kage's Tatsus are useful, but they're not very dissimilar from each other. So they're not interesting, but at least you have reasons to use all 3. Could this Akuma's name perchance be a JoJo reference? Oh, the orb didn't come back in time. Literally nothing except I played it a lot. And also watched it a lot. That's it. That's all it takes. Anyone who played it and watched it as much as me would have similar knowledge to me. Yes, I did 2 of his fucking trial modes. And yes, I've seen a bunch of his videos. You could maybe call us friends. We followed each other and we had a conversation on Twitter. Indeed. Damn, that was a daring time to do that. I haven't seen anyone mention Minot since Season 4. I know there hasn't been like a major since Season 4. But I don't think anyone really knows if she's good or not right now. Except maybe actual Minot players. Minot's normals had like massive nerfs all around. I shouldn't say massive, but like literally like every normal she had that was good was nerfed in Season 4. And also that 3-bar BT1 is a pretty fat nerf. Ooh. Minot's a mystery character right now. Bison is pretty good. I don't think Bison is super duper good, but he's definitely good. A lot of people rate him as like top 1, which I probably wouldn't do. But he's probably top half and maybe top 5. But I wouldn't put him as like top. I wouldn't put him even calling him top 5 is a stretch for me. But he could be, I don't know. I like Rashid for the character I'm most intimidated by right now. I like Akuma as well. Both those characters are characters I would put in my top. Most of the like previously nerfed top tiers are like still pretty good. If you're a God player, you don't have to change away. If you're an Ibuki player, you don't have to change away. If you're a Kemi player, you don't have to change away. They're all intact. One thing that's kind of cool about Akuma is he was actually buffed by the system direction. Akuma's parry was really, really horrible and risky, just because his HP was so low. But now he takes half damage from armoring stuff. It became a little bit more feasible to actually armor stuff. It's a lot better to use V-skill punch to counter certain attacks, like jump-ins. Like, Mika has like a kind of jump-in mix-up on you that you can kill with V-skill punch. And those things, they were good. They were reliable. V-skill punch is insanely busted because it hits the opponent while they're in hit stop. But the problem is Akuma takes on white health that he hates taking on. But now it's half white health, it's a lot more feasible to do it. So Akuma was, I think that actually matters quite a lot for Akuma. People aren't using V-skill as much as they should be. Tokido's using it more. As of Season 4, he's doing like V-skill kick anti-air more. And stuff like that. Abigail was adjusted. He was balanced. I think Abigail's a pretty fair character right now. Don't quote me though, I'm not an expert. Abigail to me feels alright. He doesn't feel too strong, he doesn't feel too weak. I don't know about G on that top list, but most of it looks pretty good. Birdie's in my top 5. Akuma's in my top 5. I don't think I put Karine in my top 5, but she's up there somewhere. Rashid I would. I might put Ibuki there. Maybe. I might have scooted Kemi out of top 5, but there's probably someone out there who's going to immediately call heresy that I would say Kemi is not as good as Ibuki. Ew. This will do so much. One thing that's nice that Akuma has is he can just watch a charge dropkick until it gets to full charge, and then he can V-skill it. Must be nice just having a counter to that. Here I am trying to fucking neutral jump it or stand jab it. Whoa, I like that idea a lot. And I think that also you should be able to cancel the kick V-skill follow-up on hit or block. And maybe you should be able to cancel the V-skill punch follow-up on hit or block. And then also, they should make the hitbox on V-skill kick go all the way to the ceiling so it catches all, and it should make upper body invincible. And they should make it like float closer to the opponent, and they should make you have a full follow-up from V-skill punch. The same way you get a full follow-up from V-skill kick. V-skill punch should crumple. There you go. It's a nice buff that Akuma would appreciate. Yeah, draining health and meters. Should do both. I would play Akuma if he got all those buffs. Oh. While we're at it, let's nerf Ryu a bit. I think that Ryu should have a Hadoken counter, like Ibuki has a Kunai counter. So you can stock up to 3 Hadokens, and then when you use them up, you have to, like, Spend a bar to restore them. I can mistake medium kick as quality of life than normal. Whoa, that was woke as hell. I can't believe that worked. Remember Mega Man X4? Remember the Mega Man power up? One of the guns let you stock 4 charge shots. Remember that? I want that for Ryu's, one of Ryu's triggers. So like he keeps the charging Hadokens, but instead of releasing a Hadoken when you let go of the button, he just returns to neutral. So it's like charging a projectile in Smash Bros. It's like charging Shadow Ball or fucking Samus's shot or something like that. And then after he's like as he charge when he charges, he like stores up like Mega Hadokens. And then the Mega Hadokens like do a couple hits and go super fast and do a lot of damage. And maybe lead to juggles in the corner. That'd be fun. Just kill Denjin and replace it with what I just described. If it was me, I would have killed him with Demon Flip Grab. That's a disrespectful way to kill someone. Okay, I'm pretty sure the challenges are probably up. A little like storing counter hits. I wouldn't have them consume V-meter or anything either. I would just make it so you had to store them. You had to like build it up. And then if you ended a combo with like a donkey kick, maybe like certain combo enders, donkey kick would be a good one. If you ended a combo with a donkey kick, you could cancel the donkey kick into the fireball charge. And that way the donkey kick throws them really far away and you get some guaranteed charging. Wow. Tokido. Buffering super and fucking random buttons. I agree with VT cancel regular Hadoken. If it's 3 bars, I would need him to have something else as well. Maybe like kill the entire idea of the DP's burning feed meter. I see no reason Ryu shouldn't have EXDPV trigger, as long as it's like -7 or something. I'm okay with him having that. What I really want, which is what it looks like they kind of wanted to do, but then chickened out, is just a fireball with good ass recovery. I want him to have a fireball with recovery better than a sonic boom. Which it might actually be. I want him to have SF2 fireballs. But the problem is the fact that they consume V-meter each use, and the fact that you need so many fireballs to really make it, like, you know, work. If it was me, I would kill the gut break entirely. And I'd make it so they, ooh, nice. Make it so that the fireballs don't consume any V time. And I make them have as good recovery as is still comfortable in the game. Oh, that was an accident. Sad. He was trying to build meter with that jab DP and he hit. Whoa! Neutral jump doesn't punish that? Maybe you have to stand block it then neutral jump. I would never have done that. I would have just gone for a fucking regular ass punish or a crush counter punish. So nice that Akuma can do that. My combos have a fuck ton of corner carry, so I can't really complain. But it is pretty cool being able to swap sides in a combo if you want to. That was a nice pickup. That's not always available, so it was good awareness of him. I want to click this one even this one's not over. It's Punko versus Poifuru. Poifuru is the highest ranked Cody, I believe. He's probably the most skillful Cody anyway. I know that feel, but like I didn't have to wait for Kage. I said that once Akuma came out. It's a shame because I like SF5 Ryu a lot. Oh yeah, Shezzy. He's the highest ranked Cody. This guy's the highest ranked Japanese Cody, maybe. I don't even know that. Shezzy came into this chat one time and he said like one word and then he left. It was like, hi. Abigail's parry is so cool. Look at all that. One bar and a successful parry. Every other parry is limp dick compared to Abigail. Punko makes his character look so fun. Ooh. That crumple allowing the full combo on the trade. Cheap. I think Abigail has a pretty nice balance between his V-triggers right now. I could be wrong. You still have the pretty nonsense stuff that everyone knows and loves from VT1. VT2 seems a lot worse than that on paper, especially now they made it easier to jump over. But holy cow, he shits damage off of anything in VT2. You'll see just like a random fucking jab jab EX hands Abigail punch into VT2 and it does like 40%. It's like holy fuck. The fact he can land super off of it too. And get like 60% combos, like match feasible 60% combos. They're okay. I don't know if there are that many people who care about Honda. I'll tell you what will happen if Honda comes out, okay, if he's confirmed. I will literally tell you. Regardless of Honda's tier, literally, I don't care how broken he is at the gate, he will have very few players. It'll be like one or two. He will be ignored. He will be ignored worse than fucking Sakura and Blanca. Oh, I like the idea a lot. And someone will fucking call Mike Ross, dig him out of the fucking wherever he is, find him, and be like, hey, fucking look at Honda. And he will either say, I don't care, or he will actually look at Honda and not like it. And then everyone will suddenly decide that they hate Honda too. That is my prediction for Honda. No one actually cares about Honda. Oh, I can't believe that didn't hit. That's disgusting. I know they nerfed it, but holy cow. That's just cruel. Honda has generally uninteresting design. And generally uninteresting gameplay. It's not horrible. It's not that interesting. A lot of people like Alex. Get off Alex's fucking back. The thing is, a lot of people... No one outside Japan seems to like sumo, from what I can tell. Oh, he hit a button. I would have just gotten guard broken. What could Cody do there if it was a true meaty? Oh. Hi, Glubin. They could give much more interesting stuff from Omega Mode than the Salt Toss. The Salt Toss is probably the least interesting part of him from Omega Mode. It's more novel than anything else. It's not good anyway. You know Ganryu's 1-2-1-2-1-2-1-2? If I made a sumo character, they would have that move. As like a special. It's like 100 hands, but a million times more. And that would make it so fucking... If I made a sumo character, I would make it so they literally destroyed you if they cornered you. Honda's a little bit like that, but he could be more so. Corner push on everything and fucking... If there's a single character who should be like all about pushing, it's definitely a sumo. I want a special move that literally goes half screen. He probably would actually, considering Blanca has a neutral jump fierce. And considering Honda's is a little bit more instrumental to his game. That being said, I think Rog doesn't have his. And he had basically the same one as Honda. Not quite as good, but similar in function and form. People kept on saying that Sagat wouldn't have his cars. Or like he would lose fucking Tiger Knee or something like that. People always assume the worst. I think that anything that like... I think that Capcom could randomly remove things that people want. But I think that certain things that are not broken they wouldn't try and fix, I hope. I think Honda would get overhauled. Don't get me wrong. But I think they would keep that. Same point as Honda's. It was to help him steer on fireballs. Balrog and Honda were in Street Fighter 2 as characters without fireballs in a game where fireballs were really fucking busted. Balrog ended up being pretty good against fireballs anyway, and Honda ended up being pretty bad against fireballs anyway. So badly, that's what I want. I don't even have words. I've talked about this before, but like, for anyone who didn't hear it, my dream character is Honda Hakan, and you swap between them with V skill, similar to Zeku. And Hakan is kind of rushed down, makes up E, and Honda is like defensive turtley. And their super is fucking literally Hakan sliding across the ground with Honda standing on top of him doing 100 hand slap. It would be perfect. Capcom should hire me for that idea alone. I think everyone would like that. How did they get a voice actor for Oro but not put him in the game yet? I'm waiting for Oro for 3 whole seasons. Fixing to be 4. Wow. I love when people use the Q outfit, by the way. People were really worried about the Q and G relationship, but I think they played it the best they possibly could. That really sucks. That EX command grab range is damn bad. I remember people coming in asking that on the day G came out. It was literally like, so what's G's relationship to Q anyway? People who played the story mode, and literally everyone's like, not acknowledged in any way. In fact, I think he doesn't even wear this outfit in story mode, despite it being a story costume. Successfully preserved the mystery of Q. In fact, they made it even more mysterious. Added another layer of what the hell's going on here. I should make a tier list of characters Capcom ruined and characters Capcom nailed. I already made that tier list of returning characters and how much I like them. Um, he was lowish. I like Cody in SF4 a lot more than 5. But I don't especially like him in either game. I've played against him a lot. But his design is really strange in 4. And it's somewhat strange in 5. It's like, maybe his design is better in 5, but also, like, why'd they change him? That's so, like, annoying to Cody players. He didn't need the overhaul, so even though he was, like, even though I didn't like him a whole lot, he was unique. And he stopped being as unique. And that was worse overall for me than him being a more like normal character. Yeah, that whiff punish to kill there. That sweep is a liability. Same with them Bisons. Every fucking M Bison and every fucking Abigail, you sweep activate so recklessly, but they have quite a lot of whiff frames. They're not exactly fast. And if they whiff, they can't cancel. Or especially with Abigail, if they get the second only, they can't cancel. Fairest is a strange word to use. I would say worst. I like Zonk more in 5 than 4, actually. Lack of criminal uppercut is worse. Um, Ruffian is... I guess I like Ruffian more now than earlier. And I like Tornado more than Stone. I like his normals a lot more in 4 than 5. But his special moves I like more in 5 than 4. It was multifaceted, but the facets I didn't like. Go through firewall? Sure. I'll take that. Really long startup, fucking some weird invincibility. Massively punishable. It is annoying to fight against. Not that I thought it was super strong. I thought he stopped. Cody's normals are what made him really interesting. I like that kind of move. That's the truth of it. Like Laura's light elbow. Something that leaves you close and either plus frames on hit or minus frames on block, but safe. It feels really welcome having a safe move in SF5 where there aren't many. Yeah, I miss towards hard kick. I miss towards strong for sure. I miss low medium kick. I do miss spec strong. Although Staying Fierce is pretty functionally similar. In both design and like visual. And use, rather. What time does Chipotle close? I could be missing out on a burrito right now. Hold on, I gotta look that up. 10 p.m. 9 p.m. There's a couple around me, and some close at 10, some close at 9. I don't want to play this game. I'm gonna rush off to Chipotle in the 10 minutes I've got to get there before they close. If they do close. I'll be back later to stream some Awakening, I think.